Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I am here today to do a February planning kind of video, as well as just to review my January goals. So this is the goal tracker that I created in January, and I actually didn't use it as much as I wanted to, but it really helped me kind of get my thoughts together at the beginning of the month and then have a focus for the month. So one thing I'm going to work on this month is to really pull this out and use it throughout the month. As you can see, the meal planning I only did the first couple days of the first week, and then I didn't use it anymore the rest of the month. Now, I don't have everything marked off here yet because I'm actually filming this a few days before the end of January, just so I can make sure I have it up at the beginning of the month, and that way I can go ahead and start day one on task and on goal. So just kind of ignore the other categories, but for the creative category, and if you need to review my 2019 goals, for creative, I want to do something creative every day to document and preserve memories, and then also finish all previous year's albums up to 2018 and print photos as I go. So that was kind of the goal for the creative section of my goals for 2019. So the creative section I had here was take album and photo inventory, which I did. That is complete. Purchase all albums needed. I need 6, and I did not do that yet. I am just going to do that throughout the next couple weeks or so and try to find them on sale. So I'm not really too concerned about that. Preschool photo book. I did not do that. That was a huge goal that I had for the month, and I did not do that. Now I do have like 2 days left of this month, so I could attempt it, but I'm going to roll that over into February, and I'm going to get that done. Print December 2018 photos. Now, I did not do that, but I'm going to share with you in just a second what I did instead, which was much more than just December 2018. And then be active on Instagram with YouTube. I kind of did that. I was better about it at the beginning of the month than I was at the end of the month. There were a couple weeks where I've posted multiple times per week, and then I don't think I've posted at all this week. So I've got to keep that front of mind, and keeping this out and using it throughout the month will be one way that I can kind of keep that goal front of mind. So I'm going to roll over preschool photo book, and I'm going to roll over be active on Instagram. And then we are going to set a few more goals. So I already stamped out my categories, and I added a few things under health and home. One of the health things I had put was to find my pedometer. Well, I found it, and then I tore my entire house apart trying to find the charger for it, and I can't find it anywhere. So I found a charger on Amazon that I'm going to order, and then I'm going to go ahead and start using my pedometer. And then also some home goals here. And like I said, I haven't filled in the rest of them yet because the month isn't quite over, and I want to see how the last few days of the month end, especially with the financial. I had a like average kind of goal, so I want to go through and see what I ended up with as my average, and then create a new goal for this month. So I've got these stamped titles here, and just like last month, I used my Studio 29 Designs Walden print alpha stamp and my paper tray ink Smoky Shadow dye ink from Paper Tray Ink. So I'm going to set that aside. Got these set aside here, and I'm just going to add February 2019 using these LA Studio light pink alphas. It's barely going to fit, but we're going to make it work. I'm actually going to do this all in caps. Actually, we're just going to do Feb 2019. We're not even going to do the entire title or the entire month. Feb, and then 2019. And I have some really big goals for February that I'll share with you in just a moment. And I have mentioned this in a couple of videos ago, I believe, about wanting to do this and asking if anybody was interested, and I got a pretty good response. So we are going to do that in just a second. I'll tell you what that is. Just using these. These are the, like I said, the light pink letters and numbers from LA Studio. I'm not sure if this exact color is offered still. I'll try to link it below if it is, but LA Studio has a ton of different alphas. She has some really cool tile alphas out now. I got these a really long time ago, but she has some really cool tile alphas out now that are really pretty. All right, so I've got my February 2019 title up here, and let's go ahead and fill in a few things. So like I said, I am rolling over preschool photo book, I am rolling over, and I will link the printable. This was something I found on Pinterest. I will link this printable for you in the description box below, as well as any of the other products I'm using that are available still. And then I'm going to put be active. I'm going to say be active on Instagram. Okay, perfect. Okay, now let me share with you what I did for printing my photos, and I will put these on my blog if you want to download them. I'll also try to put them on Pinterest as well in case you want to download them. So what I did is I just created a very simple Excel spreadsheet for 2018 as well as 2019, because these are really the first 2 years that I was trying to do week by week scrapbooking. I've never done week by week before. I've always just scrapbooked whatever I wanted. But I really wanted to try like true project life in a sense of having weekly spreads, not true project life where you just kind of like slide photos in and journaling. I'm still going to embellish and things like that, but I really wanted to attempt to do weekly spreads. Well, as you can see, I've got a lot of like multiple weeks together because I didn't take enough photos. So 2019, I haven't printed anything yet. I'm going to try to kind of stay about, 3 to 4 weeks behind because I just can't print, up to date apparently. I don't know. But what I did is I had a goal of printing December of 2018, and what I went back and did when I created this was actually printed all the way up to the end of June. So I printed the first 26 weeks of 2018. So I printed 6 months worth of photos for 2018. So that's better than just the 1 month for 2018. But what I'm going to put my goal for this month is to print the second half of 2018. So print July to December 2018, and I'll know what that means. Now, I'm still waiting for some of these photos to come in because I order photos. I do have my Life printer, which I print some from, but I order a lot of my photos from either Shutterfly or Snapfish, and I'm waiting on some of the photos still to come in from Snapfish. I got the ones from Shutterfly already, but not Snapfish. So, and as you can see, because I'm trying to do weekly, I have very few 12 by 12 pages actually. And what I did is I have the week number, I have the dates, and I do Monday through Sunday because I use the weekend as like a unit. I have printed, I have completed as far as has the layout been completed, and then I have other. And on these are just where I'm writing the 12 by 12s that I want to scrapbook. And they'll go around somewhere where these weeks are, just based on the date. So, and the thing to keep in mind whenever you're doing this is, of course, if you're going to do one 12 by 12, you need to have something on the back side. Now, this 12 by 12 is here because I have a 12 by 12 already complete for January of last year, and it doesn't have anything on the back side. So I found another photo that I wanted to scrapbook, and I've got that printed. So I will have these for you if you want to download, and it goes all the way up to week 52, all the way up, all the way down, so you could see it. And I just did these myself looking at a calendar, so I couldn't find one on Pinterest easily to print. I don't know why it was so difficult to find it. But I couldn't find like a week count, so I just created my own. So I will have these available for you to download if you want from my blog. So make sure you go check that out. That's in the description box below as well. Okay, so let's see. Are there any other creative goals I want this month? Preschool photo book, be active on Instagram. Oh yeah, print the rest of 2018. So I am also on my YouTube channel doing a video a day. So this is the first video of February, but for the rest of February, there will be a video every single day. So, or at least that is my goal. I don't have them all planned out or videotaped or anything like that. I'm only like 2 videos ahead. So you at least have videos for the next couple days, but the goal is to do a video a day. Video a day. Now it's not all going to be layouts because I just don't have the time capacity to be able to film them, edit them, and upload them. One a day. I just don't have the time capacity for that, but I do have some sort of creative video each day for you. I am starting a really big reorganizational project, which is something I'm also going to add here. So my craft studio has kind of exploded, and I'm not necessarily moving furniture. I did that a month or so ago. I'm not necessarily moving furniture, but I am going through and reorganizing what I have. And I'm not doing a declutter because I don't like to get rid of any of my supplies. The only time I typically get rid of supplies is when it's no longer working or it's just not, is not good anymore. Like, you know, for instance, rub-ons. Rub-ons sometimes just kind of die on you. So those are the only things that I ever really get rid of unless I like completely use up a package. So I'm not destashing, I'm just reorganizing to make it a little bit more efficient and a little bit more, well, a little bit easier to find things. So that's going to be part of the videos that you see in February, are part of that reorganization. I'm just doing section by section and just really kind of sorting through. The first video for that I think is up tomorrow. Yes, day 2. You should see the very first video of that, and that's really kind of where I introduce it, and I kind of share a little bit more about it, about that project. I'm also going to be doing a stash kit video, and then of course layouts as well, and then I'll probably be able to create a couple stash kits throughout the month so you can see the process of me creating a stash kit. So I think that's it on my creative goals for February of 2019. I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and share with you, typically I would share my haul as well as the items that I used up, but I didn't purchase anything this month, like at all. So I have nothing to share with you as far as purchases. But I do have some things to share with you as far as used up items. And I have used up quite a lot. This is my Webster Studio box, and I put a label on it that says used up items. And I have used up quite a lot. So let me share with you what is in here. So this is the Life Print film. There were 30 films, I guess that's what you would call it. There were 3 10-packs in here, and I've used them all up. So I've got that package. I've got a enamel shape sheet here that is used up. I've got a die cut pack here that is used up. I've got washi strips that are used up. I've got some puffy stickers that are used up. I've also got a Heidi Swap embellishment kit that's used up. I used up a lot, if you can't tell. I've got, this was another Heidi Swap embellishment kit. I believe it was Heidi Swap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was another one that's been used up. I also used up these puffy stickers from Twine and Ink. I've had these forever. I got those, I think, originally in a Studio Calico box package. I used up some Maggie Holmes puffy stickers, and I used up 2 chipboard sheets, one from Gossamer Blue and one from Allie Edwards. And then I used up some enamel shapes from Gossamer Blue. And then I have a little bit of adhesive. I have just the glue runner and then a double-sided tape, like roll, I guess you could say. So I used up a lot this month. There have been a lot of projects that I have been working on, and I was extremely pleased with my progress. I'll go ahead and put this back down here, and then we will start collecting things to share with you at the end of February. So since I am doing so much in my craft room as far as stash kits that I'm working with, you're going to start seeing a lot more used up items, like a lot more used up items, because I'm not really bringing in a whole lot. I'm more so going through what I have already and utilizing those things. So you'll start to see a lot of like used up packages and things like that. Now, the reorganizational project that I'm doing, some of the stuff is going to be consolidating and taking things out of packages if there's only, you know, 1 or 2 pieces left over. But you'll see that in the reorganizational video as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions whatsoever. I hope this helps you kind of create some creative goals, and let me know what you think, as well as make sure you go check out that those printables that I had mentioned if you are interested in printing them for yourself. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.